Hey YouTube. Well, I have some clips here because Control and Face, he wanted me to gather some video footage. So I did. So I found out the system. Here we got two Humvees on a flatbed with turrets on top. And here we got a pickup truck coming with two on a... yeah, that was two again with turrets. And the next sequence we are seeing now is a flatbed with three military containers on it. They look like ship's containers that just passed. And we got one more coming over here. Let me see where it is. Come on. Hello. Oh. Well, there was one. And that's one of those big, you see that one on the left passing there? It was just gigantic. And I mean gigantic. It's one of those that looks like the Homeland Security has bought, and there again it's a bulldozer. And what I have noticed out there, and there again two Humvees, but these two did not have a turret on top. A turret, in case you don't know what a turret is where you put a M50 machine gun and then you just plow down and put suppressive fire while you are storming the positions of the enemy forces, and in this case it will be us. What I see out there is that I see bulldozers, big ones, Caterpillar, huge blades. I see a lot of those. I see a lot of generators, also in desert color, all in desert color. I see bobcats with a bulldozer blade in front of it. I also see bobcats with a scoop. I see bobcats with forks on it. I see larger forklift types, four-wheeled forklift, one of those that bend in the middle, not like those you normally see in a warehouse, but those big ones that have a pivot point in the middle. And I see Humvees with turrets, without turrets. I see unarmed armored vehicles, meaning personnel transportation vehicles, meaning a truck with a bed and a tarp around it, which hold up to some 16 people. I see also armored vehicle, personal vehicles with belt drive, not tires, but I also see them with tires. And we saw one of those that Department Homeland Security and also the now militarized police force has bought these giant armored vehicles with small windows in the sides and a big ladder on the back and a turret on the top. And it actually looks like something that is designed to run through a building and shoot everything inside it, if you get my point. And in the last, I would say, yeah, pretty much since I started driving OTR, meaning over the road, which were on the 16th of February, I have lost track. I have simply stopped counting how many I see. It is, some of you will probably say, yeah, but the military always buy new equipment and the military always do transportations and blah blah blah. You know, in the quantity I'm seeing it because I'm out there, I don't think it relates to anything like that. No, there's a massive buildup of brand new assault equipment and cleanup equipment, bulldozers, forklifts, bobcats with scoops to pick up stuff and put it on top of a dump truck, stuff like that. That's what I'm seeing, and it's all brand new, it's all in desert color. And to kick Troll and Face, now you've got a little footage. I'm gonna gather some more, of course, to prove my point, and I'm not filling you with BS. On the other hand, I would never do that. I'm a patriot, even though I'm not an American citizen. I live here. I consider myself now as an American, and I'm on your side, meaning I'm on people that love liberty. I'm not on the democratic liberal side, because they have no idea. They got their head up their butt. They got no clue of what's going on and how things are supposed to run. They just say, oh yeah, it's so fine. We got a president that's going to take care of everything. What have he taken care of? He has placed in his office time now over 150 executive orders that is giving him more powers as a president, as a tyrant, as a coming dictator, right in over the heads of the Congress. And the Congress is not even opposing him, meaning they must all, even the Republicans, except a few, and a few of the Democrats too, don't like what's going on, but they are the minority, and they either end up dead, having a heart attack, or something like that, in order, to silence them or intimidate others that might not go along with the program, if you get my point. So we have a massive build-up. We have, unfortunately, a wide open border. And my suggestion in this situation here is that Arizona and Texas, your own citizens, not the task force, meaning the National Guard, because they are apparently completely unable or inhibited of doing what they were supposed to do, and that was to guard the border. Oh no, they're just handing over all these so-called refugees, as they call them. Oh, I can't call them illegal immigrants, because then I will be a racist. I cannot say that I don't like our president, because then I'm a racist. And I have to point out again, I don't care what color the president of the United States have. He could be pink, for that matter. He could be blue, for that matter. As long as he's working for the country's interest and for the better of all mankind, even on planet Earth, as being the so-called highest leader next to the Pope. Then I don't care what color he have. Seriously, I don't care. But in this case, we got a criminal sitting there. We got a flaming communist sitting there, and he's got a weird sexual preference too, which is a disgrace. Now I'm a homophobe. Yeah, I am a homophobe. I'm a pedophobe, and I'm not a racist. I don't care about skin color, because we're all brothers and sisters. But in every mist, no matter what skin color we have, there's always a rotten apple. There's always a lot of rotten apples all over the spectrum. So it has nothing to do with racism. And the president has sworn an oath to protect the border. Does he do that? No. Last year, $6.5 billion were set aside to open the borders and let in all these so-called unaccompanied children who is fleeing from violence. No, they're being invited up here. They're being transported by the other countries up here, meaning they're working together with a corrupt government sitting in Washington, D.C. Meanwhile, all this is going on. None of you is seeing all the military build-up and transportation of brand new equipment, which is equipment to seek and destroy and equipment to clean up after the destruction. 8 million body bags, underwater body bags, were bought in 2010. 8 million blankets were bought in 2010. 8 million daily rations of 1,200 calories per day for an adult, which is half of what he's supposed to have to order to stay alive. So, and only 8 million. So, the great purification, as the Hopi prophecy is coming around, the great famine, as Revelation is talking about, Matthew 24, that there will be pestilences, there will be famine, there will be earthquakes in diverse places. There will also be an earthquake in the New Madrid line. It's going to be real grim, people. But what Texas and Arizona should do, and that is their own private citizens and the militia, peacefully, armed to the teeth, putting up a line, and anyone with a warning first, you cross the border, we will open fire. Not on the children, but on those MS-13 and the other suspects. That was another group which is also one of those Latin American gangs, which is nothing but a bunch of murderers. MS-13 is nothing but a bunch of murderers. So it is giving them a clear warning, give them a communique to the Mexican authorities that anyone who crosses the border, are you aiding them? We will open fire upon you. Those who cross will be opened fire upon. And those who are escorting them, meaning the Mexican authorities, meaning the Mexican military, you will be fired upon. We are protecting our border now. No one crosses. No one crosses alive. Well, that will send a signal that we have had enough. So screw what DC has to say about it. You know what they're going to do. They're going to collapse the country. Are we going to stand up and say enough and put our foot down ourselves and do what needed to be done, and that is to close that border once and for all as patriotic citizens, taking care of our own, because if you want to help someone, you have to be able to help yourself first, or else you can't help anyone. And what's going on now is not help to anyone. It's just going to create more havoc. It's going to create more violence. It's going to create more crimes, murders, robberies, extortions, kidnappings, child pornography, child enslavement, child abuse in all nasty, weird ways. So that's my opinion. That's what's needed to be done now. Close the border, citizens themselves. Close the border. Screw what the authorities are saying, because they ain't gonna do what is needed to be done and what they actually made an oath to do. So let us, the citizens, take care of the issue ourselves and show them that we are more than capable, that we are not a bunch of useless eaters. Stand together, brothers and sisters. God bless you.